Hey there, it's Obasa from The Lucrative Lady, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this recording because guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to take you behind the scenes to see all access granted pass to the Lucrative Business Academy. Now, the reason why I'm especially excited is not only because I'm doing this tour, but because this is the first time that I'm actually doing this tour. Let me explain. So, we've been running the Lucrative Business Academy for quite some time and it has been doing incredibly well. However, we recently moved the whole academy to a new home. And so my team have been working incredibly amazingly well to get this sorted for you lucrative ladies. And so this is my first time. I've been working behind the scenes with my team, so this is actually my first time going through it to view it from your perspective. So how about together we experience all the goodness that is inside of the Lucrative Business Academy? So brilliant. So once you get access to the academy, the first page you will land on is obviously this page, right? You're going to click on login. Right, you can also click on join program. Let's click on log in there. Right, we're going to log in. Let me take away. Okay, so I'm now logging in. Dun, da, da. So this is what it looks like once you are logged in. So I'm obviously on the desktop view. So let's have a look at everything that we have to offer. So if I shorten my screen, if I make it a little bit smaller, you can then see the mobile view. So if you are on mobile, this is all of the amazing stuff that you have. But for the sake of this tour, let me make it a little bit bigger so that we can have a look at it on the desktop. So the moment you come in, one of the first things that you will be able to see is the announcement. So we use our announcements to let you know when we are going to be running live coaching. So we do live coaching and live masterclasses once every single month. And as a member, you have an all access granted pass to this, right? So you will be receiving information about this well in advance. But, you know, just to have a look at this, for example, you're able to click here to view the details. And then you can see all of the details of the actual upcoming live event, the live coaching event. It's online, but it's live. And if you click on this button here, which says click here to submit a question, you will be able to submit a question. So once you know exactly what it is that we are going to be teaching you, so specifically at the time of this recording, July masterclass is all about lucrative intensives. My goodness, this is one of the ways that we have grown the lucrative ladies so quickly, by running intensives. So I'm going to be unleashing and teaching this to our lucrative ladies so that they can implement this into their own business. So ahead of the intensive or masterclass, you can click here and submit a question. A Google form will pop up and then you can submit a question. So let's go back to the courses. So now we've looked at the announcements. Now, one of the things that you are going to be tempted to do the moment you get in is scroll through, right? You're going to want to scroll through, and I tell you, there is so much in here, but we don't want you to be overwhelmed at all. So we have labeled this so nicely for you so that you know exactly where to begin. And guess where that is? You're right, where it says start here. So right here, this will never change. Start here will always be at the top. So you click here, start here. And in here, you have access to where it says watch this first. So please do that. So watch this first. And then once you do that, you get the video tool, which is what I'm actually recording. And then you get to take the quiz. So let's have a quick look. So you watch this first. This is your welcome video. This is incredibly important. Let's have a listen. Hey love, it's Pam, and I want to say a massive, massive, massive welcome to the Lucrative Business Academy. Yay! Welcome to the Academy. So over here, this video is absolutely important because it tells you everything that you need to know in order to have massive success as part of this community. One of the things that it will prompt you to do is to take your quiz. If you haven't done so already, this is absolutely important. So let's have a look at what that looks like. Let me open this in a new tab so we can have a look together. So we created an amazing quiz called the Money Journey Quiz. Now, it's a really, really short quiz, but it helps you to really get incredible clarity on where you are. in your business right now. One of the biggest mistakes that we have seen a lot of business owners make, a lot of entrepreneurs make, is that they are actually focusing on the wrong things in their business. So this means that it's taking them far too long to get results. So the reason the Lucrative Business Academy is so important at helping you to get success is because we have broken down your success path in terms of your journey into 5 different stages. Now, how do you know what those stages are? Well, you've got to take the quiz to find out where you are in that journey, in the money journey quiz. So the first stage is the ideas phase. The second stage, the testing phase. And the third phase is the build your audience phase. The fourth phase is the making money phase. And the fifth phase is the scale phase. So, but you won't know where you are until you take the quiz. So take the quiz is really simple. You click here, you read the questions, you click on whichever one applies to you. Then the next question comes up. Right? It literally takes about 2 minutes and that's it. In fact, less than that, 30 seconds probably that took me. And here I am now, based on what I have clicked, it says that I am in the testing phase. And then you watch this video, and this video tells you everything that is in the testing phase. And we have access to some information here. And of course, down here, you can click to get right back in to the Lucrative Business Academy. So let's go back in. Let's imagine we're taking the quiz together. We're now back in. So we now know that, that we are in the testing phase because this incredible quiz has told us that. So we know that. So we're back here. So let's go back out to courses. Before I show you what's in all of the phases, let's go back into start here, right? Let's obey the rules because I tell you something, it makes a lot of sense, right? So we've just been here to watch this first. Then there's a video tool, which is what I'm actually recording right now. So I won't click into it because there's nothing there until I finish recording this. Then, of course, we've added the quiz here, so that if you haven't clicked it already, you can click it there. Then over here, this is actually really, really important. This is what we call a project breakdown. Let me click into it so that you can see what this has to offer. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. So the project breakdown is sort of a 360 view of everything that is inside of the Lucrative Business Academy. We've made it so easy for you to be able to find things, and this project breakdown gets updated every single time we upload a new project. Now, what is a project? A project is a course inside of the Academy. It's a course, it's a download, it's something that will help you to get results. Hence why, instead of calling it a course, which to me sounds like work and sounds boring, I prefer to call it projects. And so when I created the Academy, I knew that I wanted to call everything inside it a project because I wanted it to feel fun and exciting to do. So anyway, as I scroll down, you can see what is in all of the projects right here. You have a bird's eye view and a video explaining what is in each phase. And then down here, we have everything listed all together. So at the time of this recording, we currently have 32 projects for you to get on with inside of the Academy. Okay, so there is just so much goodness, incredible. Let's go back in. So now that we have finished start here, which is our onboarding process, the next thing I do want you to have a look at are the member bonuses. So if I click in here, there are a number of member bonuses that you have access to. You have access to our private members only community over here. You have access to a jobs board, which is brand new, a directory, which is brand new. And of course, you have the opportunity to become a partner with us. That means that you become part of our team, which is absolutely incredible. So click in here, make sure you join the private community, make sure you get onto the jobs board, the directory, because this is what really helps you to grow your business quickly. And of course, to become a partner. So let's go back out. The next thing that I want you to do, and this is extremely exciting, is to go straight to your progress report. When you join the Academy, I want you to complete your progress report. You will receive a progress report every quarter. Each quarter that you receive that, it's actually broken down into months, okay? So for this quarter, you would have July, August, September, for example, or October, November, December. So 3 months inside one progress report. Now, inside of the progress report, you get to track your progress. So you get to track your audience growth across your channels. You get to track how much money you've made. You get to track your goals and all of these incredible things, because guess what? What you focus on will grow. And what you track and measure will grow exponentially. So do you see how important it is that you track these things? So we have created, again, this is brand new. Oh, exciting. We have created these progress reports for you. So go ahead and click there. Now I'm onto this tab, which is a masterclass request. Now, as you know, we run masterclasses every single month. So, but we don't just want to, pick up ideas and run whatever we want to run. No, this is your academy. So once you click inside here, for example, and you click in here, you have the opportunity to click here and open up a masterclass request form. Now, we look at this form every time before we plan a masterclass, and we only plan something that has been requested by you. Okay, brilliant. So let's keep going. So now the last thing I want to show you before I show you all of the incredible projects is of course this specific tab, which is upcoming live coaching. So you sort of saw an example of that in the announcements up here, this bit up here in green. Right, so but you also have some information over here. So if I click in here, over on this tab, if you open this, you get to see what's upcoming. So what's happening this month in, whatever month it is that you join. And then you get to click here to submit a question. So when you know what the upcoming masterclass is, you might have some questions that you really want us to drill in on whilst we run the masterclass or intensive. So this is where you submit your questions so that we can prepare ahead, and that way when you attend, it is going to be incredibly amazing for you. Okay, brilliant. So it is time for me to show you exactly what projects we have. Now, the one thing that I want you to take notice of are these corners. Can you see where it says number one, number one, number one, number one, and then number two, and then you have the following pages? Well, those are the phases. So number one means phase one. Phase one is the ideas phase. Don't worry, you don't have to remember all of it from this specific video. You're going to really get to know the academy, know your way around really, really quickly. There are videos, there is obviously this tool. The welcome video tells you everything. The project breakdown tells you everything, so don't worry. And of course, once you have taken that quiz, you know exactly where you need to be. So for example, inside of phase one, right now we have this project called Your Lucrative Year. Ooh, your lucrative year. Could you have a lucrative year at the beginning of your journey in business? Of course you can, if you put the right things in place. So we created this project to show you how to make 2020 your most lucrative year yet. Now, over here, the second project you see is designing your dream life and business. If I click into this, for example, it's got 7 lessons inside and a workbook. So you have a designing your dream business and life workbook down here, which really helps you to manifest everything that you are creating. So the purpose of this is to truly design your ideal business, your ideal life, so that when you're building, you build on the right foot. Let's go back. And then next you have How to Wow. So the ultimate guide to creating standout experiences, services, and products. This is something that you're going to want to know at the beginning of your journey in phase one. Then, of course, we have how to start a business with no money. Then we move to phase two. In phase two, we have the message clarity project. So this is all about your messaging. Then we have the conversion triangle. Again, all about how to stand out in your niche. If I go to the next page, we have tiny offers to big bucks, 5 offers that have a massive payoff, and that is in phase two. Then we move on to phase three. Now you'll see that the more we progress, the bigger, the more products you have. And the reason that is because we don't expect you to stay in phase one for that long. We don't expect you to stay in phase two for that long. We really want you in phase three, then phase four. And then by the time you hit phase five, that's when you're really doing 6 figures. I mean, you can do 6 figures in phase three or phase four as well, depending on what you implement. So here we are. So in phase three, we have the perfect messaging project. We have the competitor knockout project. We have stories that convert. We have iMovie Magic, the bullseye project, Facebook page masterclass, the perfect sales videos. Oh, one of the ultimate favorites. Oh, actually, that's phase four. I jumped ahead of myself. Okay, brilliant. So that is phase three. So phase three, what is phase three all about? Phase three is all about building your audience. That's what it is, right? So we have a lot more to add into this as we go into all of the various social media platforms and teach you exactly how to grow a massive following right there. Now in phase four is all about making money. So it's the making money phase. So if you imagine that in phase three, you've built an audience, then of course the natural progression of things is to make money. So that's what phase four teaches you how to do. So we teach you how to make money using videos. We teach you how to collect money and look after your money using systems. We teach you how to crush it with email marketing. We have the fast cash injection project. We have the webinars and storytelling cheat sheet. And if I keep moving, we also have the perfect lead magnet. We have the digital course map. We have speak to sell for those of you who want to become better at speaking and selling from the stage. And we have one of my favorites and brand new sales school, how to supercharge your sales conversions and enroll high paying clients. Okay, you can tell that phase four is obviously one of my favorites, right? Okay, brilliant. So let's move on to phase five. Phase five. By the time you get to phase five, to be honest with you, you're probably going to be wanting to move forward. You're probably going to be wanting to move on, simply because phase five is all about scaling, right? So we scale in a very different way. So in phase five, we are really focusing on other strategies. So right now we have the Facebook targeting hack. So we teach you how to target the right audience on Facebook. And of course, how to get great testimonials, because this is what increases your conversions. And we have something called the agency Kickstarter. Now, this is where we teach you how to really scale up your business by turning it into an agency. All right. So those are the 5 phases and what is inside of the Academy right now at the time of this recording. I cannot wait to have you in here because, listen, this is just absolutely incredible. Other things that you will have access to once you come in, we have guest expert interviews. At the moment, we have 12 incredible interviews from 6- and 7-figure experts. So you have so much in there waiting for you. We also have live Q&A recordings from the work that we have done. At the moment, we have 45 Q&As in there, and it's all nicely labeled. Let's have a quick look. Right, it's all nicely labeled so that you can see exactly what it is. So Q&A on Facebook ads, Q&A on email marketing, memberships, all of these things are all in there waiting for you so that you can get incredible results. And if I move on to what page was I on? I think I was on page 3. Okay, then we have some premium products in there that you can also get access to, but those are optional. Those are if you want them, right? But everything else is yours, yours, yours. Now, you might be asking, Pam, if I'm in phase 1, do I only have access to phase 1? No. If you're in phase 1 or whatever phase you're in, you have access to absolutely everything inside of the Academy, except for the premium. The premium stuff is obviously optional, but you have access to everything inside of the Lucrative Business Academy across all of the 5 phases. You have access to it all. So, but that means that that doesn't mean you should get overwhelmed or anything like that. Just follow the map. Follow the trail. We have been so diligent at creating this platform for you, and we know that you will get incredible results. So there you have it. Welcome once again to the Lucrative Business Academy. It is incredible to have you, and I cannot wait to see you in the private community and to get to know you, get to know your business, and to hold your hand through this journey. And of course, if you're watching this tour on a different platform and you're not yet a member, then make sure you go ahead, click the link under this video and make sure you get access. And I look forward to welcoming you into the Lucrative Business Academy. Speak soon.